On September 2nd, 1966, Mr. Kashim Shettima is an agricultural economist, a banker, and a politician. He holds a degree and master's degree in agricultural economics from the University of Maiduguri and the University of Ibadan. Mr. Shettima had his NYSC at the defunct Nigerian Agricultural Cooperative Bank in Calabar, Cross River State. Mr. Shettima began working as a lecturer in the University of Maiduguri in 1991 before moving into the banking sector in 1993 as head of accounts at the Commercial Bank of Africa in Ikeja, Lagos. In 1997, he moved to the African International Bank where he rose to become a manager. In 2001, he crossed to the Zenith Bank where his performance earned him accelerated promotion to general manager in charge of 20 branches in the north of Nigeria. In 2007, Mr. Shettima ventured into politics and served as commissioner in 5 ministries: finance, local governments and chieftaincy affairs, education, agriculture, and finally health, from where he contested the Borno governorship in 2011, which he won under the platform of the All Nigeria People's Party (ANPP). In 2011, Mr. Shettima inherited the Boko Haram crisis and became Nigeria's most embattled governor. Nevertheless, he confronted challenges of his state with so much courage and extreme competence. To contain Boko Haram fighters, Governor Shettima inspired the miraculous emergence of youth volunteers nicknamed Civilian JTF. In September 2013, Governor Shettima sought approval from the National Security Advisor and the Nigerian Army, which led to the training, orientation, and formalization of the Civilian JTF. Governor Shettima's administration has been entirely responsible for funding, kitting, and provision of patrol vehicles to hundreds of youths serving as members of the Civilian JTF. At the same time, Governor Shettima gives overwhelming support to the Nigerian Armed Forces through proactive community-based intelligence gathering, the provision of hundreds of patrol vehicles and material logistics to the military in particular, and to all other security agencies. In September 2014, Maiduguri, the seat of government, became so vulnerable to violent occupation by Boko Haram. The insurgents controlled 4 of the 5 routes to Maiduguri and were closing in on the capital. Fears were so intense, residents relocated their families. However, in the midst of that situation, Governor Shettima, who was out of the country for an official activity, defied threats and returned to Maiduguri in clear demonstration of gallant leadership. On his return, the governor mobilized residents towards rising up in defense of their ancestry. Although Maiduguri didn't fall to Boko Haram, the insurgents took over 20 out of the 27 local government areas of the state. The Nigerian Armed Forces liberated all areas between 2015 and 2016. Before and after the liberation, Mr. Shettima has been supervising a temporary accommodation and rehabilitation of victims. While dealing with the crisis, Governor Shettima remained focused in providing essential services like hospitals, schools, water supply, and other basic infrastructure. He has built over 2,500 houses and apartments in 5 different estates, constructed new roads and bridges, remodeled the streets of Maiduguri, and is strongly tackling the reformation of agriculture after importing 750 containers of different agro-machinery. Interestingly, his administration has never owed over 2 billion naira monthly salaries of workers. In September 2015, Shettima created the Ministry of Reconstruction, Rehabilitation, and Resettlement of Victims. He approved the rebuilding of public offices, police stations, hospitals, schools, water supply facilities in 15 local government areas, established seedlings multiplication centers for agriculture, and stepping up ongoing rebuilding of about 30,000 homes so far for resettlement of victims. Governor Shettima approved the ongoing construction of 20 mega primary and junior secondary schools across the state under a first phase. The schools are being built with classrooms and hostels, with each designed to accommodate between 1,000 to 1,600 children orphaned by Boko Haram. When completed, a minimum of 20,000 out of over 50,000 unaccompanied orphans are to be enrolled in schools. The government is also fine-tuning a program which will require each of the 52,000 women widowed by the insurgency to voluntarily become foster mother to one orphan. The foster mothers will be trained and required to provide emotional and parental care to the children, while the government is to cater for the welfare of both parties through different programs. Governor Shettima's efforts have earned him awards as Governor of the Year 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016 and recently Zik Prize for Leadership. Shettima is happily married to a young, calm and beautiful woman, and their nearly 20 years union is blessed with 3 adorable children.